welcome to the first vlog at the start of the new year. In fact, I may just explain all this when I get home. I think it's going to be too windy and too noisy. Right, I'm in. Oh, that is a walk and a half. So, I haven't started 2020 off very well, but there you go. So my car was due its MOT. We didn't bother taking it because it is never going to pass. My car has always been knackered. Even when we bought it and we drove it off the forecourt at home, it had a light come on and we took it back to get it fixed. But to be honest, the whole thing, including the owner, was proper dodgy. So the passenger window has never worked. They're electric windows at the front and they don't work, which isn't a major problem until it either snows, rains or gets misty, because then you can't put your window down for a clear view, which is not good when you live. To get off your cul-de-sac, there is a junction onto a very busy main road with lots of parked cars blocking your view. It also fails to start. It probably starts on like the 8th try after it screams at you. And by me screaming, yes, the car actually screams at you. Luckily we don't have any neighbours at either side at the minute, because they've either moved out or they're doing it up. But that would drive them mad every morning. Add to that a quite damp boot, whereas in you leave a shopping bag in it for 2 days and it comes out mouldy. Great stuff. But as you know, I don't like driving anyway, so I am not fussy over cars whatsoever, which is why I'm in a bit of a pickle. Let me turn the TV off. Obviously Abby is back at school now, but it takes an hour. I set off at like 8:05 this morning and it's 9:05, so it takes dead on an hour to walk there and back. I did catch the bus yesterday, but only one way, and it cost £4 one way for 3 bus stops. Which a lot of you might think that's quite good, but that's one way, so I have to do it 4 times. And I'm just not paying it. So I would rather walk for an hour instead. Luckily, well I say luckily, I'm at the doctor's today. Adam is able to pick Abby up from school, otherwise it would be another hour, so I would lose 2 hours out of my working day. I need to get a new car, but I'm just not in the mood for looking for one. Not like everybody else where they think, oh yay, new car, and they get so excited and they choose what they want, what colour they want. Can't wait to have a look at cars, and I just not interested. Not interested at all. Can really do without buying one because we've been saving up for this caravan, so I don't really want to eat into that money that we've saved. I also don't want to just get any old banger like in the region of £700 because I'd just be replacing it with a car like I've already got. It doesn't start. Yeah, not the best start. I also had a bath the other day. Not that that's great news or anything, but I got out with the biggest, hottest, burning red rash all across my chin and up here. It looked like I was wearing a big red chin strap. No idea what caused that, as I use all the same stuff, so. But the good thing is, a lot of people assume that when you start 2020, if you start a new year wrong, that you've kind of ruined the whole year ahead. Forget that. You can start whenever you want. Lots of things have reset buttons. There is always a little reset button hidden somewhere. So you can start your new year. I can't even say it. You can start your new year whenever the heck you like. If that's the 1st of February, the 26th of January, the 11th of April. You start it when you want to. Right, so I've got some work to do this morning because I've already lost an hour. So I need to catch up and then I will catch you up in a bit. So account stuff is on my agenda for today. Luckily these plastic wallets come in really handy because I've got them all organised into months. So we've got July, August, September, October, and then November and December are empty because I currently have a pile of paperwork, and these will get divided into November and December, and then I go through them and upload all the information onto my spreadsheet, which is on the computer, which shows me all my income and my outgoings. I also work out how many miles I've done for deliveries. So not the most fun job in the world, but it needs doing. Another hour walk completed. I'm just glad it's not raining. Although with every trip, the thought of getting a little mobility scooter with a plastic rain cover on it is more appealing. I would be in my element brumming down the road on one of them. I'm back up again. Although it is Wednesday today, it is a baking day. I have birthday cake we're delivering on Saturday night. So, right, first I need a cup of tea. Let's go get a nice brew. Let's have my cherry cup today. I had to go to the hospital last night for my appointment. What a waste of time that was. So they confirmed what we already knew. It was hypoglycemia. Apparently my blood sugar when it's at its highest is too high and my blood sugar when it's at its lowest is too low. So he said, well, there's something seriously going on with your blood sugar. So he said, during the test did you have any symptoms? I said, yeah, I fainted. What time did you faint and how long were you out for? I have no idea. I have no idea how long I was out for. I can't exactly time it. So I said, have they not written it down in the notes? I'm sure they would have written down that I fainted. No, not a thing. They didn't record it. They didn't say how long I was out for, what time I fainted, or that I even did faint. Literally just gave him my blood sugar numbers. So he said it needs controlling with diet. Again, we already knew. This kettle's getting really loud. I'll take you in here so I don't shout over it. So he said I've obviously got to watch my weight, which is what I'm planning on anyway. Can anybody see the flaw in this plan? I have to eat high calorie foods to sustain the blood sugar, but I also have to lose weight. Please tell me it's not just me who sees the massive flaw in that plan. High calorie, losing weight. He said, you could eat like those high calorie energy bars. And I said, yeah, but high calorie, you've just told me to lose weight. And he's like, I'll refer you to a dietitian. Oh, so I have a referral to a dietitian who's going to tell me the exact same thing. Eat nuts and seeds, high calorie, long lasting foods, which is only going to put my weight on. So really I'm back to square one because I feel like they haven't got a clue how they're going to get around this. I do eat sugary stuff, but I don't have any soft drinks. So I don't drink any fizzy drinks at all. I literally have cups of tea or water or the odd Vimto. I haven't had beer for I don't know how long. I don't eat loads of chocolate bars, so I don't eat like sugar in that way. I obviously have the odd cake scrap. Taste testing. It's got to be done. And I have one sugar in my tea, which I need because I found having one sugar in my tea and drinking cups of tea throughout the day stops me from reaching for the snacks because that little spoonful of sugar is making me last longer. But apparently I'm not allowed that, but he didn't give me any alternatives. So I cut out the sugar and then I just eat more stuff in between. So really all that test was for nothing because I've learned nothing from what I already knew because I've had this since I was in high school, so there's not much changed. Right, that's the kettle done. So I'm just going to carry on as I am with my sugar in my brew and keep my snacks in my bag. And for anybody who knows about blood sugar levels, the high numbers were like 12.7. Apparently the highest they allow is 11 and the lowest in the test was 3 point something, which I know it's been lower because I tested it here at like 2.5, so I know it has gotten lower. But apparently those numbers are really not good. Anyway, let's have a look at the job list for today. So I'm still using my very handy planner. Jobs today, I have to bake the birthday cake and ganache it. I literally have to write vlog because sometimes I forget, so I can highlight that off because that's what I'm doing right now. I have some messages to do. I've got my cake stuff order that arrived yesterday. I need to unpack that and put it away, and I also have to go to the post office. Last night you didn't miss anything because I was doing all my accounts and I did the doctors. I uploaded my 2020 goals video, so if you haven't seen that I will link it below, and anything I don't get done today will be transferred over tomorrow because this is how it currently looks, but as the week progresses these start filling up. Yeah, we're delivering a cake in the evening there, so let's get on with it. Pit stop for dinner. This is a quick idea if you are knee deep into cake. Need something quick. It's toast with mushrooms, spinach and a teaspoon of soft cheese, which my stomach doesn't like all that much, but I've only put a little bit in. Want to know who the idiot's prize of 2020 goes to? I'm outside school at 2:20, and they don't finish until 3:15. I'm outside because I thought my giant clock on the wall that you can't miss said 2:45, so I set off to get there at 3:15, but it wasn't 2:45, it was 1:45. And I have just walked half an hour down here, and now I've got to go home. That takes another half an hour, but time I get there it will be time to set back off again, but there's literally nothing around here to do for an hour. So how's your Wednesday? I am back home. My mum picked me up, dropped me back off at home, and luckily she's gone down to collect Abby and she's going to bring her back. What an absolute idiot. It's cause for another brew. It's like Groundhog Day, except this morning I am wet because I forgot the umbrella. I have a soggy scarf. I do not like soggy coats, so hopefully that is dry before this afternoon's trip. You have to excuse the random clothing. I just needed to layer up this morning because it was freezing. Brew time! I think we'll have a bee mug today. I've got wet knees. The rain runs off your coat and it just hits your knees. There's a line there. So it's like wet from there down. I hate wet knees. Blech. Adding another job to the list today. New school shoes. I received this video. It didn't come through until last night. He sent it yesterday whilst he was at school, but it didn't come through to me until last night. Shoes are dead. So I need to get some more shoes because they're a bit ruined. New in September, completely wrecked. And Abby needs some new ones because hers are now too small. Her feet have just, well, put it this way, her feet are the same size as mine. And she's 10. So I'm going to have to walk down to the shoe shop when we finish school. But I do have to say, luckily, touch wood, at the minute, and I daren't even say it just in case it messes up, but considering I've got no car and I've had to walk and things have gone wrong and I've had lots of other things to do and I've still got a cake order, I'm still on track. So taking it from 1 cake a week instead of 3 cakes a week, it's all currently still working. I'm managing to fit it in because I even sat down last night and watched 2 episodes of Doctor Who. 2 episodes in a row because I shut my computer off and I sat down. So work-play balance at the minute this week is getting a tick. Where the problem comes in is I've probably spent more than I've earned this week. So that part is not so good. Got a few of the jobs ticked off today. I've had to put YouTube comments over here. I've just been doing them for about an hour. What are you doing?
Get out of her plane.
So I've done a drawing. What are you doing?
It's auto playing.
You're noisy. I went and got the school shoes, so that's another job done. I didn't get in until 5, and then I started tea, done the drawings and the YouTube comments. So it's now 10:10, and I'm about to join this one on the couch. He's made me a brew. So we're going to watch some Doctor Who. Why is there a random sock? Is that a sock? Whose is the sock?
He's come out of the dryer. I don't know.
It's just living there.
It does not live there.
I had to bust out the walking boots today. The trainers just weren't cutting it. There is blood on the back of my trainer. Didn't even notice it until yesterday. I need to try and get that off somehow. And then the other night I had to pull a big splinter out of this foot. May as well put boots on that are actually made for the job. Right, so here is what I'm working on. This is a 7-inch round cake that's already been covered in pink, and I've covered the board. Quite a tall one, this. In fact, let's measure it. So this is roughly, God, it's 6 inch high. So people usually ask me, how tall are your cakes? It depends how they come out of the oven and how they stack. So this is my regular mix. Sometimes it can be anywhere between 4" and obviously 6". It just depends on how much they rise in the oven to how much gets cut off the top. So this is a 7" round by 6" high. And then over here for the top, we've got a 5" cake going on there. I'm filming this for a tutorial, so I'm going to need the camera. This is the finished cake. Managed to do, I filmed this part and this part as a tutorial because I've already done a Peppa Pig tutorial before. So I've just done these 2 tiers, which is why you've not seen any of it today other than how it looked before it had all its stuff on it. Now completely finished. We're delivering this one tomorrow night, which means it's freed up tomorrow. I think I'm going to go to the material shop tomorrow to buy some stuff for my sewing machine. I've got another brew ready. Some apple. Adam's hiding behind me with cheese and crackers. Is it another Doctor Who?
Probably.
So it's 9:30 and we've got more Doctor Who to watch. Are you? I thought you were stealing my apple then.
Yeah.
Just thought we'd pop into Primark because we heard the new Stranger Things stuff was out. We're currently in the men's section, so they've got a Demogorgon t-shirt. Adam's found a Palace Arcade hoodie that says Hawkins on the arm. They've also got some black t-shirts with the logo on, a Scoops Ahoy t-shirt, white Stranger Things jumper, so that's 12. The hoodie is 14. And they've got a print t-shirt down here with 11 and the gang on. The Starcourt Mall, that's £8. They also have Back to the Future t-shirts. These are only £6. And they also have a Captain Morgan rum t-shirt. Well, this is the material shop I'm coming to. I've been here once before. It is on, well, this is Oldham Street. So right at the end, if you go right to the end, you get to Piccadilly Gardens and Primark. So you just want to come down in the northern quarter, and it's this one you're looking for. They also, you can buy online, and they also have lots of different shops around the UK, so you can have a look and see if there's one near you. We are home. We went to the material shop. I didn't film in there because it was quite busy, but I got 2 big bags of material for £28. We came home, we picked the cake up, and we should have been at her house for about 4:30, but there was loads of traffic, so really we should have been home for about 5:30, and it's 7 o'clock now, so we've been stuck in traffic. We nipped to Aldi's to get some chicken and some wraps because we're going to have chicken wraps for tea. So I'm going to put my pyjamas on, I think, sit myself in front of the TV until the wraps are ready. I'll show you the bags of material I got. So it's these 2 here. I got some more like grey material, make them some Christmas sacks out of, and then the rest is like furry material. I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to do with it yet. But it's all this sort of stuff with 2 bags that were, I think this whole bag here was about £11 something. And then there's this extra bag here. The poor girl having to cut. I only needed like a little 25cm strip. So they're only that wide by however long the roll is. but she was absolutely covered in fur by the time she'd finished. This is what I've been missing on weekends watching telly. A giant duck dressed as Bon Jovi. Come on. Got this new Palace Arcade hoodie on today. We have come to the range for some storage. I need storage for sewing bits and clay bits. Wasn't successful in the range, which is odd, seeing as they have, or they're supposed to have, lots of storage stuff for your craft. There's loads online, but the one that we went to literally had about 4 storage boxes to choose from, and none of them were any good. However, Home Bargains always comes through. We got this. This was only about £2.69, I think. I know it's very DIY-y and looks like a toolbox, but it's got all these different compartments in, and this lifts off, which I got for clay because I thought the little blocks of clay can sit in there, clay tools, and then lots of little bits and pieces that I need. And then this one was only 99p. 99p, lots and lots of different compartments for embellishments that I've bought, just waiting for them to arrive. This is a sewing box that Adam got me for Christmas, and it's got cherries on. It's grey. This also lifts off, so I've got some bits and pieces under there. Got threads in the top, bought some scissors for cutting material. I haven't used these yet. Needles, buttons, all sorts of little bits. And their new candles have come out. So the Christmas ones have all gone now, and they've replaced them with some new ones. And we've got Cotton Blossom. This one is the one that smells like a baby's bum. A clean one because it smells of talc. They also have a raspberry one, which I wasn't too keen on. A floral bouquet, which was nice. And then one that was rose and I think it was amber. Didn't like that one. It smelled like, you know, like an old granny's bathroom. The really old pot puree, how that used to smell. So we got this one. So I'm looking forward to lighting that after. Find a little space where I can pop all my stuff, because this is my candle basket that's always lived here. How sad is this? So we got this little tub from IKEA, I think it were. So I've got all different wax melts, matches and a lighter to light them all, spare candles for when my other ones run out, little candles, tea lights, so they always live in there. This one's currently burning, so I'm going to pop this one in here as spare. My sewing basket lives here. I've got a tub full of grey material for Christmas sacks when I get round to it. I've got a little bag of rope for the Christmas sacks, so that can go in my new storage tub. I've got some blocks of Fimo, which I'm going to put in my clay toolbox. I got these online. I got the Fimo Professional because apparently they do Fimo Soft as well, but not tried any of these, so I just got the regular colours: white, black, yellow, green, blue, purple, and forgot to get red. So I'll get red next time. And this is all my furry material. So there's a few different colours: grey, brown, white. This one's like I've got a green undertone to it. But yeah, we went to the range, went to Home Bargains, did the boring food shop, and we're now about to put all the food away, and we're going to have a roast for tea. Morning, I'm here to shoot another vlog ending. This week I have 2 cakes. They're only 2 single tier birthday cakes. Should be dead easy to do, but this week isn't quite turning out as well as last week that you've just watched. I've just got a lot to catch up on at the minute, because obviously it's January. People who have already got their cakes booked in are now wanting to sort them out, and people are looking for the years ahead and trying to get theirs booked in. So it's just a bit busy on the admin side at the minute, which is having a knock-on effect. If I'm sat at the computer, I'm not working on the cakes, and if I'm working on the cakes, I'm not replying. So we'll get there. It's still January. I'm not starting my new year until February, but I'm sure I will catch you up on all that stuff in the next vlog. So see you then.